Hello everybody and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. This is the final episode where we harvest peas. And sorry to disappoint so many people, I know there were quite a few people expecting this to go on for about 10 episodes, but no, we've got to finish it today, and we're going to be finishing it with a combine harvester. This was actually planned and mentioned in the previous episode, and we do still have the spinach underway, but it's almost finished, as you can see. I don't know if it's all going to fit. Actually, I don't think it is all going to fit into this trailer, so that's going to be kind of annoying because it means we have to do 2 trips instead of 1, but yeah, not the worst thing in the world. How full is that? It looks like it is pretty full. Oh yeah. Well, I know there's not much point in unloading. The only reason for unloading is just so the machine can continue. We need to come back anyway, so yes, if the machine could continue, I wouldn't bother unloading yet. We'll get 100% into here, and then we can get our New Holland combine underway doing the pea harvesting. So it is a mod. You cannot do it in the base game without the mod. As far as I'm aware, yes, the peas still look the same. So this is the only disadvantage of the mod. I believe when you harvest peas with a combine, you have to wait for the peas to sort of go over and go firm. Not when they're in their nice, lovely, fresh and juicy and mushy form. But yeah, very nice to have the feature, and I guess it's just because there is a limitation in the game. The game does not have another stage between nice and green and fresh and withered. Right, there's me going down in one way, the wrong way, and again, oh joy. Yes, I'm still not mastering these streets. I probably should be by now, but I'm not, and I probably never will. Yeah, I'm good at going the wrong way down a one way. So there goes another massive load of spinach. We've already delivered so many leaves. It looks like we're going to be up to about 170. 174. And there's going to be even more to come. Yeah, so basically the 2 products that we're making here, we're making spinach bags and we're making canned peas. But in a minute we're going to be able to return the spinach harvester, because the job is almost done. It hasn't finished yet, but will it be able to get up to the top again? I don't know. No, I don't think it will, actually. There's at least 2 more passes here, so I think we'll just quickly unload, and then we're gonna jump into the combine and make sure this mod works. I don't doubt it. It's just I doubt myself. Maybe I didn't enable it or something. I was just close enough. Right. Okay. So this is gonna be good. Good to know that it's empty, so we can just finish the job. So many leaves. Make sure it doesn't get in the way. And yeah, here we go. Combine harvester. Oh yes, I've probably parked it. There you are. Enter vehicle. So yeah, it's definitely a thing which is done, but just not when the crop is quite so lush. And yeah, this has not been opened. We need to open this valve. Oh, and we don't need to open the valve. Okay. We did have to in the long grain rice field. I was expecting the header to go over that. Whoopsie. So we have between us and that pea harvester, the pea viner over there. It really shouldn't take too long with this machine. Does it normally go as slow as 6 miles per hour? That might be different because it's peas. But that is so weird, seeing pea crop going up the header. But I like it. This is great. Oh, look at that. That is too lush. They would just get all mushed up. They need to go hard. And then I think once they are all hard, they're used for animal feed and tinned products and all that sort of stuff. Not fresh garden pea products. Okay, right, so this is all looking fantastic. We're going to be filling that trailer extremely quickly. But that's good. We need to get to the bottom of this. Just think it's brilliant. It's really good. Love the mod. Thank you. Thank you to the modder. Yep, we're doing well. That is a lot of peas. And that's done too. We need to get our return because it's just going to clock up the hours. Although, as you know, if the engine isn't running, we should be fine. Right, so yeah, we've got 36,000 litres here. Because we are now using the combine harvester, we could use the other trailer. Although, as we're at the end, there's probably no point. And the other one is full of spinach. So, I will see you over at the canning factory. There are a few more pieces. I noticed we do have a few passes up here, which actually we could do. Although there's not much point, but we could do with this. They're only this width. Actually, maybe I will. Because this is actually our harvester. We're not paying hourly fees on it. Gives me the opportunity to use this one last time. So once this is done, I don't think we have any more harvesting to do in July. In sort of September, October time, we'll have the olives, and then we'll have rice. It's doing that thing, and if you look at the minimap, the yield map goes weird. And then it seems to just fix itself, because it's saying that we're getting a super bad yield, 63%. But we are, but we're not supposed to be. If this piece had been harvested in the previous episode, in the previous gameplay, it wouldn't be doing that. So, I don't know why it does it. I would fully expect it to stop doing it. There we go, it stopped doing it. Yeah, it's weird. It's one of those fun little glitches. Wow, there's really not much here. Okay, and that is all of the odd bits done. The rest of it can all be done with the combine harvester. Leave that there. And yeah, back to the field with this very nice lorry. Now the lighting in this area is so weird. I think it's fog. You see it's all looking a bit washed out. It does stop doing it once you get out of here. Yeah, there is. It's like really low fog over there. Weird. Some areas just do not clear. Some areas are permanently foggy. But that's better. Yeah, it's really not taking too long at all to do this. But I'm pleased, because if we were going to do it with all the several harvesters, it would still take an extremely long time, and it would cost a lot more money. So taking this route isn't even unrealistic if it was just given a bit more time to dry out a bit, if the crops dried out a bit. And it's always fun to take several different approaches. Okay, in it goes. We'll get back into the combine. I actually need to unpark that combine. I tried to do it, but for some reason it wasn't showing up. Let's just have another look. Unpark. Yeah, maybe it's because we're all set up. Possibly. But this is the final pass. And then we're done. We'll be able to see our total of peas, although it's not the grand total of peas, because obviously some have already processed, they've been canned, they've been tinned. So yeah, it's still going to be a good number though, a very impressive figure. That trailer already looks quite full. I don't think we'll fill it, but it probably will be quite close. And then we'll do the spinach, and then we can regroup, and we can see what the best thing to do is next. We have a very, very small amount of TMR left to process. It needs to be taken to the water buffalo, and then once we've eaten that, we'll sell the milk and we'll sell the water buffalo because we have no more food. Well, we could just keep feeding them silage. Actually, we've got silage in the pit, so yeah, we could do that. I might do that possibly. And there we are, finished. %60 currently, so yeah, we'll probably get that to about 80%, I would have thought. Bit more in at the back. Come on, 80%. Oh no! Oh well, it was still very good. Yep, the Trout River has managed to deliver many litres of peas. So 192,000 currently in storage, which means we probably did have about 200,000 in total. If we just go on to the correct one here. Oh crikey, why can't I see it? The canning factory, there we go. Yeah, oh, it was almost at capacity anyway, 80%. Almost getting up there, 240 is the limit. Spinach, we've got more spinach to bring, so we'll go and get the spinach. But yeah, everything's set to auto sell, so the money is just coming straight into the bank account. We're not actually seeing anything. It's going to be very difficult to calculate the exact total. But all I can say is, yeah, as we sleep, we're going to be making a big chunk of money from both spinach and peas. In the bank account, we do have over £3 million. So we're sort of beyond the point of worrying that we're never going to make enough money. The ultimate goal is just to get that temple done. We need to get the temple done. And in a second I can return this spinach harvester, which has been great. Done a good job. Alright, where are you? Must be the expensive one. Oh no, that's my tree harvester. We possibly don't need the tree harvester if we're going to buy the pallets, because we actually make back the money, I think, that we spend on them. Which is a bit odd. I didn't think we could profit on it, but it looks like we probably can do. Another 35,500 litres here. Great, so yep, just hitting 200 there. Luckily, we're not hitting the limit because we obviously don't want to have some just left in the trailer. But yeah, both of those have been absolutely brilliant. So, we probably do need a flatbed trailer. Should I leave that trailer there? I'll take it with me, but I don't really know where to put it. It's going to be quite some time before we need it again. Well, for harvesting. We will need it for TMR. Let's just see what we have in here. Alright, so yeah, only 71,000 litres. I think we do have a flatbed here, so if we... yeah, we do. We don't need to take this straight away. We'll take this another time. Because, yeah, we need to go and get those pallets of beams and planks. And does our sawmill... I am asking the question because I don't know, I'm sort of asking the game. Does our sawmill have any planks and beams in it, or has it run out of wood? Come on! Thank you. Oh, it does. Right, so we'll pick up what we can here first then. And I suppose that this one up here has got some. Always spawns me over there. Uh-oh, we've got quite a few things lying around. In that case, let's just get these cleared out. Fish them out. Because it's just going to make it really difficult. These are okay. They're all together. Right. So there's a decent amount, but it's not a full load, and it's certainly not enough to fill the requirements of the sawmill, of the temple. So yeah, we'll have to buy some as well. But that's fine, as it turns out. Oh, sorry. After you. If only they could be intelligent and predict what people are doing. I was going to time it perfectly. I pull out just as it passes. But no! Oh, wonderful. Everything picked up in one go. Got wood chip pallets everywhere. Okay, right, so material type, we'll sell that to anything but wood chips. Perfect. Well, anything but wood chips, but it has to be wooden beams, because that's all we have here. Oh, I think it would be nice to get to the point today where we have at least delivered all of one of the materials. So I think it would be long planks first. Although I have been delivering a lot of beams recently. So if we can get it to the point where it just doesn't take one of the types off the trailer, that would be amazing, because it means we've fulfilled the requirement. Still taking them. Right, so let's go and get a full load, and we'll do a mixture of long planks and beams. Look at the money we got just from that. Like, what was it, 100 and maybe 115 plus? 115,000 pounds? We'll go up here as far as we can do without being taken out by the train, which is a very real possibility. So, max this out, and just get that auto-loaded to begin with. I could actually change the loading setting, although... no, I will do. Yeah, it still wouldn't reach, but if I throw them to it, if we're set to... where's the option gone? I'm always losing things. Oh well. I don't know. You can get it to auto-load. Like when things get close enough, they'll go on there. But it doesn't matter. So that's the planks. And now we'll do a load of beams. And the best thing about this is we do get reimbursed for what we're spending on them. We might even make a profit. I'm not worried about a profit, not anymore. But if we do, then great. Did that take everything but one? I think it might have just left one behind. We can actually stack even higher if we do it manually. But we probably don't need to go too crazy with it. Let's just go back onto the long planks. Yeah, so I'll just put a few more on, and then we'll take this over to the temple, and then we'll see if it takes more. I suspect it will do, but who knows. it would be nice to think that we're going to max out the planks. Okay, Super Strength has done that thing again where you can't drop the object. I don't know why it does it, but it does sometimes. This is the second time it's done it to me, and then the mouse cursor comes up and I can't get rid of that. Then I can't control anything in the game, and it all goes very badly wrong. Okay, looks like I'm going for a full game restart. See you in a second. Okay, there we go. We got there in the end. So, yeah, restarting does sort issues like most things. Just switching off and on again is the way to solve issues. Oh no, I've strapped one mid-fall. Well, it shouldn't be a problem. It should be able to stay there. It's 35 pallets. This has got to get us to the amount. We weren't that far away for long planks. And if we do find out that we've got way too many, I can just bring some back here or take them to the cargo ship and get paid for them. So all those episodes where I've gone saying maybe today is going to be the day when we have at least one of the materials fulfilled. Is this the episode? Could this possibly be the episode where we really do reach the maximum amount of long planks delivered? I'm hopeful, but at the same time I can imagine myself in about 10 seconds time saying, oh no! But no, I'm hopeful. Let's stay positive. Oh no! Well, it could be that this one here is all we need. Okay. So there's 172 pallets sat in storage processing and 149 wooden beam pallets processing, all to build 2 relatively small modules. There is a lot of materials going to waste, that is for sure. It's all for this and like a canopy thing that goes over here. But that's it. Wow. This place is not very efficient with their offcuts. Okay, well. It's not been a hit financially. We've got the money back. But we still, I cannot believe it, we still have not got enough long planks delivered. I can't believe how many it takes. Okay, well, we'll have to wait for another episode when we finally do get to that amount. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.